What's goody, Shellitronnn here. You can call me Shells, and I'm back again with a brand new video. And I'm gonna keep it a bold berry biscuit. I want to start this video off by having a moment of silence for our fallen brother. That was a moment right there. Now let's talk about what we came here to talk about. And y'all know what we came here to talk about, don't you? Y'all know what we came here to talk about. It feels like my birthday, Christmas. It feels like Kwanzaa. It feels like Juneteenth. It feels like the day we walked out of Egypt and Exodus. I watched that news come down my timeline. It was one tweet in particular. I had to read it 4 or 5 times. I had to read the tweet 4 or 5 times. I'm allow y'all to read the tweet that I know y'all already read before. One more time, throw it up here from Tom Pelissero. He says, the Panthers are trading quarterback Teddy Bridgewater. Stop the tweet right there. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need to hear. But then Tom Pelissero adds some extra words and particulars that I guess are important. But honestly, those first, 6, 7 words is all I read. To the Broncos for a 6th round draft pick, per source. And I gotta give a big shout out to that source, whoever it is, because that person is an angel. Bringing down the good word, just letting us know that we are free, free from Teddy Bridgewater. But before I go any further and actually go crazy on this man, let me show you the second tweet right here from Joe Person saying, per team source, Panthers will pick up $7 million of Teddy Bridgewater's contract this year, which nets $6 million in cap savings and $17 million in dead cap. Now, if you remember, we had the 3-year, $63 million contract for Teddy, and the big out was in year 2. We got rid of Teddy after year 1, so he had to eat some cap. And it seems to me like the deal wasn't just the 6th round pick. But we get a 6th round pick, the Broncos get Teddy, and that's it. No, the deal was Teddy Bridgewater plus cash for a 6th round pick. The Broncos said, we'll take him off your hands, but you're going to have to pay $7 million. And I see all these tweets about people talking about, oh man, Teddy Bridgewater finesse. Teddy Bridgewater, $31 million for 1 year at the Panthers. No. Teddy Bridgewater got paid $24 million to play 1 year for the Panthers. And he was so bad that the Panthers paid the Broncos $7 million for him to play with them. The money's still coming from us, but he only made $24 million to play with us. We're paying him $7 million to leave. That's very, very different. He's getting paid $7 million, or the Broncos are getting paid $7 million to take Teddy Bridgewater away from us. He's not singing $31 million for his services here. We're paying a different team money to take him away. $7 million is not a small amount of money. That's a lot of money. If someone paid me $7 million to get out their face, do you know how annoying I have to be? Can you just comprehend how bad you have to be for someone to pay another person $7 million to get you out of their face? The Panthers paid the Broncos $7 million to yank Teddy out of Carolina. Please go to Colorado. They sent Teddy Bridgewater to Colorado, and they gave the Broncos $7 million to help move his things. But hey, if it gets Teddy out of Carolina, then it gets Teddy out of Carolina. And he deserved it too, because everything that Teddy Bridgewater did in Carolina was mediocre. Yes, there were some flashy plays here and there. There were some questions about his arm strength. I never questioned his arm strength. I saw Teddy numerous times throw the ball deep. I saw Teddy numerous times throw the ball deep accurately. The problem with Teddy Bridgewater is he is scared to death to win games. He would rather not lose than win. And there's a very big difference between playing to not lose and playing to win. And Teddy Bridgewater does not play to win. Very risk averse, not aggressive, don't got that dog. And I'm telling you, it's a 3rd and 9. This man's looking back like, can I toss this ball back? Coach, can I just throw the ball to you on the sideline? They might intercept. They might touch the ball. If a defender looks this ball in the eye, I'm going to start crying, coach. 3rd and 8. I wonder what DJ would do if I threw him this ball in the flat. Hey, DJ, Hey, DJ, real quick, bro. Hey, I know you on a route that's meant to get someone else open, so you're a distraction 2 yards up the field. What if I loft you this ball right now? Hey, what you gonna do if I loft you this ball right now? You 2 yards in front of me. We got 58 seconds left in the game. It's 3rd and 8. What you would do? Hey, get this first down, dude. Zoop. No look pass to DJ Moore. DJ gets lit up. That's what you can expect from Teddy Bridgewater. That's who he is. Teddy Bridgewater had numerous times to have the ball in his hand, the game in his hands, and win the games for the Panthers. He could have been a hero. Teddy could have been a hero. He was set up numerous times. Say what you want about the O-line. Say what you want about the defense. But numerous times this past season, the defense and the O-line played well enough to get us in a spot to win games with the last possession of the game. And I don't mean 30 seconds from our own 20 in the fourth. I'm talking about 2-3 minutes from the 35-yard line. Realistic opportunities with 1 or 2 timeouts. When we talk about time management, whether it's Teddy, whether it's Matt Rule, whether I don't know what it is. We've had time management issues for a while now. I don't know if I can really sit here and get too mad at Teddy or Matt Rule, because it's been a thing with Ron Rivera and Cam Newton. And it's gone back and forth between which one of those two had bad time management issues. But the thing is about Teddy Bridgewater is that he never really capitalized on what was a golden opportunity. And honestly, I don't feel bad about it. We can talk about fair. We can talk about opportunity. We can talk about, should we have kept him? Should we have just rocked with him one more year? For what? For what? Teddy Bridgewater is what Teddy Bridgewater is. Do I believe Teddy could have gotten better this season with a full off-season, minicamp, training camp, preseason? Sure. I think Teddy Bridgewater could have definitely gotten better than last year. Hell, what are you talking about? Could Teddy Bridgewater gotten better than last year? He better? What do you mean could he have been better than last year? Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope last season was not Teddy Bridgewater's ceiling. But I can tell you what Teddy Bridgewater's ceiling is not. And that is a franchise quarterback of a team that needs their quarterback to actually be a functioning member of the team. We can talk about circumstances all we want, but the writing was on the wall from the beginning. Teddy Bridgewater was never going to be a franchise quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. And if we're going to be really real about this, we got to acknowledge Teddy Bridgewater's problems stemmed from much, much more than just on the field. Yes, he was mediocre on the field. Between the lines, he was not very good. Now, he had some good plays. I didn't find him to be all that horrible, honestly. I thought he was a below average to average-ish quarterback who had no shot at being a franchise quarterback, but he wasn't like a Cardell Jones. He wasn't Cardell Jones, but y'all remember them post-game conferences? Y'all remember them pressers? Y'all remember him and his body language half the time? Y'all remember how he be throwing the coaching staff under the bus consistently? Y'all remember the kind of body language you saw from his receivers on a consistent basis? Do y'all remember the feeling you got when you watched Teddy Bridgewater interact with his teammates? It wasn't the same kind of feeling you got when you watched someone like Cam or some of these other quarterbacks around the league. It felt cold. It never felt real genuine. I don't think they ever really had a real connection. Hell, I don't even think that Matt Rule and Teddy Bridgewater ever had a real connection. You can't depend on Teddy Bridgewater. Does he deserve? What is deserve? Bro, it's NFL football. What is deserve? All I know is this man left 6 to 8 games on the field. It's time for a new... Look, you pushing 30, my brother. Sam Darnold, he's young. He's 23, baby. Sam Darnold's 23. He's young. I'm ready to believe in Sam Darnold, and I never believed in Teddy Bridgewater. The one time I believed in Teddy Bridgewater was when he had that interview, or he had that video of him working out with the tight ends before the season started, and he mentioned that he wants to work on passing to tight ends more often. He did not do that. So the only time I said that I had faith in Teddy Bridgewater, Teddy proved that he never had intentions of doing the things that made me believe in him. So, I'm off the hook. I'm off the hook for any kind of faith I had in Teddy Bridgewater because he lied to me about what he was going to do. Now, if he targeted tight ends, if he actually targeted tight ends, then I'd say, look, I was wrong about that. I guess, he was just bad. I have faith in him, but I was just wrong about it. He never did what he said he would do that convinced me he might be a decent asset. That means the contract of me saying he might be a good quarterback is null and void. I never believed in Teddy Bridgewater. Sam Darnold might be a little something different. And honestly, he might have to be. Because at this point, you have to start questioning the front office, the coaching staff, the ownership. What is the plan at quarterback? Are we sticking with the Darnold for 2 years? Are we going to go ahead and get a quarterback in the draft if one falls here? Are we going to commit to building an O-line to protect our quarterback? What is the plan? You cannot keep cycling out quarterbacks. And look, we understand one was Kyle Allen, one was Teddy Bridgewater. It's not the right set of data to start talking about how this team is not willing to commit to a quarterback. Look, Kyle Allen, Teddy Bridgewater, let's be real about that. Come on, let's respectfully. You need to have a plan in place, and tonight we will find out what that plan actually is. I've seen teams go literal decades without getting a quarterback. Teams go decades without having a quarterback. You do not want to be one of those franchises at all. So get a quarterback or not, have a plan in place. And I'll keep it real with you. It doesn't matter how many weapons you have. It doesn't matter if you have a Hall of Fame level quarterback. If you cannot protect the quarterback, if you cannot block for long enough so your weapons can get open, then what's the point of having weapons? What's the point of having a quarterback? If you cannot protect him, and if you don't have enough time for the weapons to get open, what's the point of having all of that? Fix the O-line, and you can have a good quarterback. A great O-line can turn an average running back into a great running back. A great O-line can turn an average quarterback into a very, very good quarterback. A top 10 quarterback even. But as long as the Panthers leadership shows they have a plan in place, and the plan of get Teddy Bridgewater the hell up out of Carolina sounds real beautiful to me. I mean, real beautiful. So I'm going to be watching this draft tonight. And I'm going to be real observant. It's tonight, tomorrow, and the next day, Saturday. 3 days. I will be live streaming all 3 of those days. Check the channel, check the reminders, hit that notification button, hit that bell one time. And we'll be talking about the draft as it goes on. But I'm going to be very observant and see if I can perceive a viable plan coming out of the Panthers leadership. And to Teddy Bridgewater, our fallen soldier, I want to leave you with a few words of encouragement that I first heard back in church. Back in, I think it was 1986, the deacon called me over. I was a young boy. I was actually a teenager back then. But he called me over. He said, young man, come here. Young man, come on over here now. Come over here now. Now zoom in real quick. Come in closer now, young man. He said, when life gets you down, just know, my brother. Just know. Shit, it do be like that sometimes. And that's all I gotta say to you, Teddy Bridgewater. It do be like that sometimes. And right now, it exactly is like that. Now, go ahead, exit the video, Teddy. Exit the video, Teddy. You and your burner accounts. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Everyone else, man, that's all I got for you for right now, man. What are all your thoughts? I know you got a lot of thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments below. And you already know to do with that like button.
Cheers to you, appreciate the chance. Being told y'all I been the man. Being told y'all I had the gift. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Real ones gonna recommend. Count this as another win.